what do I even do? Just drew a rat family.
Oh my god!
Let's draw characters.
I think it'd be interesting.
I'll draw a family.
There are characters. Yes.
There are characters.
So
what are they like?
I feel like what we're doing is. I feel like what we're doing.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. Well, don't turn this on me.
But then it's gonna flip in the recording.
I want that.
No. Well, if the recording's gonna stay horizontal, that's how it was started. So it means that it's just gonna like randomly start flipping around. Well, so just leave it horizontal and play with it that way.
Won't make me. God.
So I think one of the interesting things was I kind of took it in the direction of okay, what about just rats?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Are they mice or rats? Real quick.
I think they're too cute to be mice, or they're too cute to be rats.
They're too cute to be mice. The step up is rats.
I think they're too cute to be rats, because rats are typically like
disgusting,
buck-toothed, nasty pieces of shit.
Wow, that's some really hard opinions on rats, huh? You just drew a fucking rat family.
It was a mice family.
Really, kill me. I want death. Okay, I'm just gonna start drawing.
You asked about if there was racial profiling in the society. Yeah, it's between rats and mice.
We should stop right now.
So I think this episode is really about trying to just kind of establish like, oh, what if rats just were personified through different points in history, right?
Holy shit! So then I am doing Rat Vietnam.
You can do whatever you want.
Don't put this on me.
What? You can do it. You could do rat NASA scientists. Like it doesn't have
rat to be NASA scientists developing their rat atomic bomb.
That's not what they did at NASA.
Well, they should have.
That's what the Rat Hatton project was for.
Fuck. That's not good. Okay.
Oh my god. Like I think, and you can go anywhere else you want with this. It doesn't have to stay within this. I'm just saying.
No, I like this idea.
I just like the idea of like, oh, I drew a knight, assuming that we were gonna go on a fantasy realm.
Yeah.
But it's like, but then you were like, oh, what about like just if it's
surgeon
/ war? I was like, oh shit. When you said war, I thought, what about a rat nuclear family? Just like taking the trope of like the family.
No, I like this, and that's why this rat's been to Vietnam.
Oh god, I thought you were gonna draw like a good college rat boy.
Oh, I like that.
Who like wearing like a cardigan or something,
or
like a sweater over a collared shirt. All right, you don't have to do that.
No, I know I'm not going to, but I thank you for
just the idea of like adding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I think and this is again. For the people watching, I think this is kind of the thesis of the show is that
we're not good.
We're gonna
and
start.
You should stop watching.
That's it. Thank you, Lane. Is that you should turn this off now and go.
I'm trying to figure out how you hold
your
the
family.
gun visually.
I think the thesis of this show is essentially this: we are not starting with any end goal in particular, other than a prompt in the beginning of just something that is kind of. I guess a trope for stories necessarily, and
what would a rat gun be made of? You think
a rat gun? I feel like it might just be like, what's so small a rat gun? Could be the
like toy guns,
like a pop gun, a toy gun. It could be a small Lego gun, a small Lego gun.
What shoots like little things?
It could just be like a little
a slingshot.
It could just be a tiny slingshot or like a little gun made out of rubber bands, or something. You know what I mean? Just kind of play
I like that. I like the idea of a slingshot.
Yeah, that's good. I mean that's like that's deadly to a rat.
To a mouse.
But yeah, this is a mouse fighting rats. Fighting rats on the other side of the war.
What that is? Yeah. I didn't realize that.
So again, the show is I think very much about like we just kind of are starting with okay, this is a thing that typically exists in stories. All right, let's just go. And the first one's going to be pretty thematically on point, and then from there it's just gonna go downhill, and as our twisted imaginations take over, and we draw
rat.
and we draw and talk about Rat Vietnam and Rat Hitler.
Well, you didn't talk about it. You actually refused to talk about it.
About Rat Hitler?
Yeah.
I didn't refuse to talk about it.
I'm having a hard time visualizing.
Just draw it on the side. And then kind of get...
Well, no, because like, I'm trying to get like an idea of like him like having it pre-drawn, like him holding it back like this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So he would be holding it like back here, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. Like have it farther back.
Yeah, like just holding it up by his kind of like, you know, when you draw a bow, you like pull the bowstring, back to your like cheek or whatever.
I want like a rat squad of
like a rat platoon.
Yeah, here, let me delete that over there just real quick.
Cool. Just
rat platoon with Rat Charlie Sheen.
Rat Charlie Sheen. Oh, isn't that just Charlie Sheen?
Haha. Topical, dude. Fucking sick. What? What are you saying? That's just normal Charlie Sheen. Get it? Because of his horrible escapades with drugs.
Oh my god. Sorry, I'm still very upset that Charlie Sheen left 2.5 Men. That's right.
Impossible.
Are you kidding
You didn't
me?
watch that.
I watched every episode up until Charlie Sheen left. I did not have cable growing up, and they would just play reruns of 2.5 Men at my grandma's house on like the CW before all the nightly shows started. So it was like after all the like daytime judge shows, but before whatever Gossip Girl started, they would play 2.5 Men, and and How I Met Your Mother, and I enjoyed those shows. So How I Met Your Mother is one of my favorite.
How I Met Your Mother, really?
It's one of my favorite sitcoms of all time.
I can't.
One of my favorite shows of all time, for sure.
Apparently, the other Rats I was doing fine with. This one, the far left, I apparently just couldn't understand how that circle was working for me.
Oh man. But yeah, no, like I watched 2.5 Men every single day after school.
Jesus Christ.
In like middle school. So I love that show for how bad it was, and was very upset when Charlie Sheen was murdered in the show.
Yeah, he's like hit by a train, right?
Yeah, so Rose, his crazy neighbor stalker, who he like at the end of the season before decides I need to settle down. It's like character growth for him. He's like, I want to settle down and I love you, and they get engaged and get married, and they're gonna get married. And then between that season and the next season was the dispute with Charlie Sheen and Chuck Lorre. And then to write him off, they had him cheat on her, and then she pushes him in front of the subway train.
Well, you know, that's an interesting way to get rid of it.
And then that's like
very Mean Girls.
Chuck Lorre decided, I don't care. He's never coming back to this show ever. And then
what happened that made them hate each other so much?
Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher buys his house and lets his brother keep staying there.
Well, who wouldn't? I like the idea of like huge shoes.
Just giant rat shoes, because how would they get such tiny shoes?
Also, I really like the idea of Rat War now.
Rat Wars. The Rat Wars. Rat World War II. World War Rat.
Also, helmets are pointless here.
Also, well, hold on. I'm not done with talking about 2.5 Men.
Please, I wasn't done.
The end of the series. The last episode of the series was everyone in the cast shitting on Charlie Sheen.
Like, in time.
No, like actually, it was just them talking about how much they hated Charlie.
Why?
In the show, but also referencing him essentially in real life, because Chuck Lorre hates Charlie Sheen now. Creator of the show hates Charlie Sheen, and so he decided, all right, it's the last episode. This is where I get all of it out. I can't afford therapy, so I'm just gonna write it into my show. And he did that.
That's really strange.
And it's just Charlie's brother.
Charlize Theron.
Charlie. Yeah, exactly. Charlize Theron. With her metal arm.
That's not real. That's something created for Mad Max.
I don't think you understand Charlize Theron lore. And the fact that she lost one arm in the Rat War when it was blown off by a
Stop. Oh my shit! We
Rat
never gave
poison.
them whiskers.
Oh my god.
That's like fucking like.
That's like mice 101.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, when I do the final images, I'll go back and.
Just put those in.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll actually finish these up. Just
See, now this rat back here is gonna have an actual gun. What?
Oh.
I guess he just hated that idea. I was like, I'm gonna give you a real gun, and then he was just like, no, you're not.
Oh man.
I'm doing like a not Clockwork Orange, Full Metal Jacket. Clockwork Orange.
That's a little different.
Well, it's made by the same guy, Stanley Kubrick.
Yes, it is Kubrick. But that's like going into the ultraviolet.
Do you? So when you saw
in a different way,
when you saw Full Metal Jacket, you were like, "This is not violent. This is nothing."
Not in the same way. Not in the same kind of visceral way that Clockwork Orange is.
I suppose that's true.
You know what I mean? Clockwork Orange is very much like base, gross. You know what I mean? Like it feels wrong because you as a human understand this is like, oh shit, if left to our own devices, I could see this happening. As opposed to like Full Metal Jacket is like, oh, this is the horrors that we commit, that we commit and have committed, as opposed to, oh, I could see like us now going south. Whereas like Full Metal Jacket is like, oh, these are the things we need to move on from and never do again, as opposed to we could do this very soon.
So you kind of got pretty heavy-handed while I'm drawing Rat Vietnam.
I mean, I feel like that's the only time to get very heavy-handed. Oh man.
Yeah, this is a little weird, isn't it? This whole drawing.
What are they? Where are they? What are they doing? Are they
Vietnam. That's pretty good handwriting, huh?
That was pretty solid.
Oh
man.
What are they doing? They're like this is like I told you
posing for
like
picture?
Full Metal Jacket. Like if you've seen the movie, there's like a scene where the main character goes through and like interviews this whole platoon.
Yeah.
And this guy right here is like a full rip on one character that is not very good, and he like admits to like enjoying shooting people essentially, or not enjoying it, but just like
finding catharsis in it.
Well, just feeling nothing.
Getting real heavy.
Again, you put this on me.
Did I?
Yes.
How so?
No. I'm just doing a rat nuclear family, right? And then we can just go through rat history.
What
comes after nuclear family for you? Like next logical step. That's either segregation laws or Vietnam.
I said you didn't have to. Could have done rat NASA.
Rat NASA.
Rasa.
I would be doing the butcher a disservice.
Oh man. Oh jeez. This is very good though. I actually really like the way this kind of episode took a turn.
Yeah, I think
like thematically. I think it's very fun.
Well, I feel horrible with both my drawings. I drew a murderer, just to be clear, which is a big fucking no. And then war crimes. It's 2, huh?
Well, it's two sides of the same societal rat coin.
Yeah, you drew.
You can't have one without the other one.
That's just not true.
I'm not saying like.
You cannot have butchers without Vietnam. What?
No, it would be you couldn't have Vietnam without butchers. Which to some extent is true. Like butchers.
Yeah, I get it.
Butchers were essential in creating the society that eventually led to the disruption of society that caused Vietnam.
Very creative.
Yeah.
I think I spit on your iPad. How do you like that?
Editor Miguel, edit that out, please.
Oh,
I think he said he's gonna leave that in. Fuck you.
Oh no, I can't leave that one in.
It's very good. Oh boy, this is very good. I actually really like this.
What, this drawing?
Yeah.
Or
no, I like the idea of just like rats in time, personifying like rats in time. And this is actually really good. I appreciate this.
This is giving me nightmares. That these people, like these rat people, have been tortured, or like not tortured, but like are suffering.
They're all POWs. Yes. They're all.
Like, just to give an idea, like this rat is crying.
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
They should have backpacks. I forgot to give them.
Oh no. Oh. Oh man. This is depressing.
Well, this guy's got a backpack sitting next to him.
Perfect. Oh Jesus. Oh sweet Jesus. Oh, do you want to be done after this one?
Yeah, this is my final
This is the
one
last
for
one?
sure.
Okay, cool. This is pretty good. I like this.
What? I actually like this drawing way more as like a full thing.
But the concept is
The concept is way fucking worse, right?
Yeah.
I gotta give the idea of like jungle, right?
That's what jungle looks like.
Jesus, eat ass.
Part 5.
Oh my god. That's trees.
Editor Miguel, edit that out.
God, tree.
Don't hit the button again.
Now, this is like what a Viet Cong rat. I'm not doing this.
Okay. Alrighty. That was okay. War crimes.
Yeah, wow.
The amount of times we're gonna delve into war crimes on this show.
It was really weird that we had to cut out a 2.5 hour long segment of us drawing rat slavery.
Yeah,
which is really wrong.
Exactly. Because like mice just thought they were better.
Well, yeah. If you've ever read Maus, the German interpretation of like the Holocaust, this is like that was like
This is
Maus.
This is Maus. Maus 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Slavery edition. No, that's fucked.
Thank you so much for watching.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, that's
that
Drawfee's thing.
You can't end with an apology.
Well, that's Drawfee's thing. Is they say we're sorry.
Oh, I'm not
so
sorry.
Can't say
well,
that.
I'm saying investigate rat Vietnam.
Investigate 311.
311. You can't end on someone else's shit.
Okay, what if we just end with which can you start by saying,
holy shit, I just now realized the front rat is the child of your previous drawing in Vietnam.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh no!
What,
Jimmy!
Because he's going to be 20 when the 70s hit,
Jimmy!
right?
He's prime! And he was raised with just the American values
right.
of fight for
and he's
your
also
country.
got the glasses that his dad was wearing in the previous photo.
Oh my god, and they're cracked because they're his dad's old glasses. His dad's now dead.
This is fucked. We can't do this. This is the end. Thanks for watching this funky, fresh episode of Development Hell. Dog.
You know, we're figuring out exactly what this is, but we're having a ton of fun doing it, so we're going to keep going.
Yeah. So if you guys have any suggestions, we're always open to what you guys might want to watch or not watch.
Always.
You want to watch Game of Thrones instead? Suggest us to be more like them.
You want us to do a parroted stream of the newest episode of Game of Thrones? Leave a comment.
I don't think that legally that's problematic, but morally, I have no issue with
it. Gonna do it. I'm saying they can tell us if they want to do it.
Yes, good.
So if you guys have any suggestions, we are always open to what you guys might want to watch or not watch, because like we don't have an audience yet, so we're still very malleable. We're like the soft spot on a baby.
That's not malleable. If you malleate, is that a word? If you mold a baby's, if you mold a baby's soft spot, you kill them. Anyway. If you want to contact, just awful. If you want to contact,
we're like clay in the shape of a baby. There you go.
I want these people to contact us and not about their baby deaths.
You can contact us by leaving a comment down below, or you can tweet at us. The channel Twitter is at DevHellOfficial. I am at Mr. Miguel Art.
Oh, and I'm at HOV Lane McShane.
The best goof. Yeah, no, it's such a good goof.
Every time, huh? It's always funny. Every time. I feel like you're subtly sassing me. Jesus.
Both,
again,
both.
Studying linguistics here. And cannot pronounce basic allophones.
We had like a 40 to an hour minute conversation about linguistics.
I did.
We
did.
Week.
Last week.
So I would say that we're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Thank you. You've what? or comment. Comment on the videos because I might read that.
Comment on the video. Tweet at us. And expect a video every week for at least the next 4 weeks, and that'll give us enough time to take any suggestions from you guys for things you might want to watch and adjust accordingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this inaugural funky episode.
don't we tell people to subscribe? We want subscribers, right? I don't know what
They
that.
can do that if they want to, Lane.
I don't know what. I actually don't know what that does. I feel. Well, I know it puts it like on your feed, but I don't know like what that does for us.
Apparently it doesn't anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing.
Yeah, no, the subscribe button's broken, so hit the little bell next to the subscribe button once you
Or do
subscribe.
nothing. Don't subscribe. Fuck it. Hate us. I hate you. No, you're my listener. I love you.
Yeah, don't listen to Lane because I love you and I speak for the. I'm